Hi, I received a question from Sharon from the Isle of Man regarding replacing a chuck on a drill. And the drill that Sharon said she's got is a 24 volt, which would make it a cordless drill. Unfortunately, Sharon, this model was made obsolete quite some years ago, but I just thought I'd show you how to remove a chuck on a drill, and it's normally applicable to most drills. So hopefully if you follow this, you should be able to remove your chuck off your 24 volt drill quite easily. If you open the chuck up fully, so you can see right inside the chuck here, there is a Phillips screw. So all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Find out where the screw head is and just center the screwdriver on the screw head. Takes a little, there we are, I found it now. Thing to remember, it's a left hand thread. So on a left hand thread you turn clockwise to loosen, whereas normally with most threads you turn clockwise to tighten. So if you hold the chuck, and they're not that tight, the screws, I'm rotating clockwise, okay, and in a minute, that's about it I think. The screw has come out, so it's a standard, it's what they call a button head, a countersink button head screw, but it's a left hand thread. Okay, now you've taken the screw out, what you need to do is close the chuck down so it grips onto something like a chuck key, or you could just put a piece of metal in your chuck if it's keyless, and hopefully now, just with a light tap, you should be able to now unscrew the chuck. So if your replacement chuck looks like that, it'll have a standard thread inside there, and the end of your drill will have a thread on the end like this. So you can put your new chuck on. You might be going from an imperial chuck to a metric chuck, or from a 10mm chuck to a 13mm chuck. And again, after you've screwed it on, and the chuck screws on like a normal clockwise thread, which means screws to the right to tighten, put the screw on the tip of the screwdriver into the chuck, and now again, because it's left hand thread, I'm going left hand counterclockwise to tighten it. So just tighten that up, that's it, and that basically is the job done. So that shows you how to replace a chuck on any drill. I hope that was of assistance. If not, please go to amtechdiy.com and ask any other questions you have.